What's up, guys? Today we got a lower body kind of like plyometric day. So we just did a little tissue prep, hamstring activation, knee isometrics, and then just like some sprint march patterns with some deep tier plyos. Now we're just getting an extensive kind of locomotion sled bound circuit. So we're going forward bounds, lateral bounds, just trying to build into these plyos a little bit more appropriately than I think I was before. And I want stuff that I can actually progress. So I think bounding is great because I can use the sled to kind of like lengthen that ground contact time, which is going to kind of hopefully take some of that stress off the tendons, make it a little bit more muscly. We'll see. And then I can just build in a ton of capacity, right? So I can just build up my time, my reps, and just build capacity there before I have to build intensity. And then, yeah, so let's just do that. I'll explain a little bit more as we're going on, but I got a few more sets there. I'm just doing 3 down and backs forward, 3 down and backs sideways. So I'll show you what that is in the next couple sets here. Okay, guys, next up here, I got a little deceleration drill to the metronome. So instead of just doing an intense box drop, I'm gonna try to be more extensive, and I'm just gonna get some decel work in horizontal, kind of this horizontal frontal plane. And I think it will kind of also mimic some shapes I see in jumping, especially with that plant step. But anyways, I'm just trying to expose my body to some deceleration forces and some more extensive stuff. Also, I feel like I can really focus on getting the whole chain involved, so like getting my glute and my hip to work together with my hamstring and everything to get my foot in a good position to push out of so that I don't put too much torque through my knee. So I got a metronome set for 65 beats a minute, and basically every plant is on one of those beats. So every plant I do is on one of these beats. Good. And I can really start to feel that when I don't get on that outside edge and that full front of the foot down, I feel knee pain. If I'm just stuck on the inside of my toe with the inside ball of my foot, I'm gonna feel that in my patella. But if I get that full ball of the foot down, plant the outside edge, keep my foot from turning out too much, have a good contact, I can push out, I don't get pain. Okay, we're gonna do a 10 by 10 to finish this up here. And then we'll do some lower leg strength work. All right, guys, so with this 10 by 10 here, it's just an acceleration drill, so 10 meters by 10 meters. So you have 10 meters to sprint, 10 meters to slow down, turn around, you do it 10 times, basically. And I could just jump into some 10-meter accels with lots of rest, but really I just wanna focus on getting back into running, so acclimating my body back into running, building a really solid foundation and some capacity before I get into that. So I'm not really worried about, oh, my reps aren't 100% speed yet or at 100% freshness, because that's not really what I care about right now. It's just about healthy tissue. And yeah, so I'm gonna get into this. All right, guys, so as you can see there, all very extensive, really just work to build capacity, help me feel how my foot's hitting the ground, help me feel how my hip is turning on, whatever. But one thing I'm learning through this mentorship I'm doing is that if you skip these capacity accumulation blocks where you just build up volume, build up the ability to do a lot of work, just build a massive base, you're gonna be more, basically, you're gonna be more acidic, you're gonna have more inflammation, and you're gonna have a hard time recovering. And that's just how I've been feeling, right? Little inflammation things popping up all the time, not able to recover between workouts, tissue-wise, just overall wise, can't recover. So that's probably it, right? We just don't have a very good foundation as much as we think we do, because everything we've been doing for the past year is just being go, high intensity. We haven't had really taken time to come back down, build that stuff back up, or we haven't really built in that stuff into our training to kind of have days or weeks where we keep that capacity high. So now we got to go back and do it, which is totally fine. But that's kind of what I'm learning right now, is that I just need to come back and build this base, build that volume back up so that I can crush this more intense training. And yeah, it honestly feels really good. It's nice, it's fun to change it up and keep it fresh. All right, so now I'm just gonna go do some lower leg calf isometrics, belt squat calf isometrics, just really working on that foot, ankle, calf complex, and that'll be it for this session. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a lower body lift, so I'll probably film that and get that out a few days after this one.